just unwind your toes. One last deep breath here. Exhale, hands come down to Tadasana. Roll your shoulders behind you. Notice the strength in your body right now. Inhale, arms swim up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift, spine lengthens. Think of this like a deadlift. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Lower your knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. Inhale, bring your chest in between your hands, hips square on the floor. Pressure is in your palms. Feel your back arch. This is called low cobra. One last deep breath here. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come out into a plank. Then lift your hips even more. Relax your neck, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Slowly walk to the top of your mat. Exhale, hands come down to your toes. Relax your neck, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine lengthens. Exhale, forward fold, neck relaxes. Inhale, roll your body up, vertebrae at a time. Bring your arms up overhead. Step your left foot outside your right foot. Grab your left wrist and bend to the right. Side banana. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Of course, if this is, if you're uncomfortable in this position, feel free to take a variation. One last deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Lower your knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest forward, hips down. Exhale, lift up into your down dog, relax your neck. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air. Step it in between your hands. Bring your back knee down to the floor and slowly lift your chest up. Crescent lunge. Open your arms out to a T and twist to your right. So I'm twisting towards my knee that's elevated. Of course, if your back knee is experiencing some pressure, please add the pillows underneath it. There's anything you can do to bring softness. And this open twist. One last deep breath. Unwind your core, arms go up overhead. Exhale, step your, come back into your down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up into the air. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Lower your right knee down to your mat. Lift your chest up, arms out to a T, and then twist to your left. Twist towards the foot that is holding the pressure. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Unwind your core, arms go up overhead. Hands come back down to your mat. Step back into your plank. Lower your knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, lift your torso up. Relax your hips onto the mat. Low cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your up into plank, and then back into down dog with your hips elevated. Inhale, travel to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, neck relaxes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up into Tadasana. Hands fall to heart center. I want you to think of an intention. Think about why you're here today. Realize that even if you do not make this goal that you have set for yourself, it's okay. It's just yoga. We're about to kill it with the rest of the class. Inhale, arms swim up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into our plank pose. Lower halfway or all the way down. Tuck your toes, untuck your toes, lift your torso up. Up dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Okay, inhale, it's just yoga. Lift your right leg up into the air. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Pivot your back foot 45 degrees on the mat. Arms swim up overhead. Feel the strength in this posture. This is called your warrior one. Notice how my knee is stacked above my ankle. Can you try to mirror that? Pivot our back foot to 90 degrees so it parallels the back edge of our mat. Tuck your right arm in front of you and your left arm behind you. So, reach forward, then bring your right arm up and overhead, while your left arm rests on your leg or is tucked behind you in a bind. Reverse warrior. Try to lift up and not out. Feel your spine lengthening, but also feel your knee in the front bending. One last deep breath here. Arms back out into a T, warrior two. Bend your front forearm and bring your left arm up and overhead, side angle. Keep the bend in your front knee. Let's take 3 bend your front here. Option to grab your block, place it out your left arm up and overhead, side angle. Keep the bend for more stability. One last deep breath here. Come back into our warrior two. Pivot our front foot to parallel our left foot. Arms swim up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Option to grab opposite elbows or to grab your big toe. Feel your legs slowly releasing. One last deep breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine lengthens. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. Bring your weight into your right foot as we transition to Skandasana. Flex your left foot up into the air. Option for your right heel to be firmly on the ground to give you more stability, or if you're not flexible enough, hands come down to your mat, lift your right heel off the mat like I am. And I think this is a good position because it helps challenge our balance. We'll be here for one more breath. And slowly bring weight into your left foot by bending your knee and move your torso up so that you come into this low lunge where your hands are around your front foot and your back foot is in line with your right hip. Let's take a deep breath here. Step back into our plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Untuck our toes, lift our torso up dog. Tuck our toes, lift our hips, down dog. Slowly travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold, neck relaxes. Inhale, come into your Tadasana. Bend your left knee. Slowly shift all the weight into your left foot. Then you can either kickstand your right foot near your ankle or on your shin or on your thigh. Arms swim up overhead, tree pose. Do whatever suits your fancy. For me right now, I am working on my balance. So I like to swing my arms out in front of me as if my branches are dancing in the wind. This is called dancing tree. It's okay if you fall out of it too. One more deep breath here. Exhale, release. Hands come down. Tadasana. Inhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Hands come to your shins, straighten your back. Halfway lift. Hands from your feet, step back into your plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Untuck your toes, lift your torso up. Up dog. Tuck your toes, extend your elbows. Down dog. Feel your spine lengthening. Inhale, lift your left leg up into the air. Step it in between your hands. Pivot your back foot 45 degrees. Lift your torso up, arms overhead. Warrior one. Notice how my chest is in the same direction as my knee. Feel the power in the stance. One more deep breath. Pivot your back foot to 90 degrees. Arms come out to a T. Warrior two. Lean forward and then bring your left arm up overhead. You can either tuck or rest your right hand on your right leg. Reverse warrior. Take a deep breath here. Arms come back out to a T. Pivot your left foot to parallel your right foot. Hands come down to your hips. And then they join your hands at the small of your back. Rotate your shoulders backwards. Bring your chest through. Exhale. Exhale into forward fold. Relax your neck. Take this shoulder rinse for what it is. Feel your spine lengthening. It doesn't matter how far your arms can go. It matters how straight your back is. Remember to relax your neck and don't take yourself so seriously now. One more deep breath here. Hands come down to your mat. Move your weight into your left leg. And then bring your right toes up into the air for Skandasana. Option to keep your heel on the mat or lift your heel up for a balance challenge. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Slowly rotate your torso and bring your left toes to the front of your mat and move into your low lunge. Step back into your plank, lower halfway or all the way down, untuck your toes, lift your torso up, up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, down dog. Relax your neck. Inhale, travel to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly lift your chest up 1 vertebrae at a time into your Tadasana, your standing pose. Then shift your weight into your right leg. Kickstand your left leg at your ankle, at your shin, or on your thigh. Just please avoid your knee for any injury. Bring your arms up overhead. This is called tree pose. We're doing it again. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. It's okay if you fall out. Just feel what you need to do. For me right now, I need to tighten my core and bring a slight bend into my standing knee for more stability. 2 more deep breaths here. Left hand, left foot matches our right foot. Exhale, forward fold, relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Lower all the way down onto your mat. Bring your forearms onto the ground. Lift your torso up. Keep your hips on the ground. Sphinx pose. Feel your chest opening up. One last deep, juicy breath here. Lower all the way down to your mat. Hands come to frame your chest. Tuck your toes. Come into your plank. Lift up into your down dog. And take 3 deep breaths here. Feel how you are grounded to your mat. How your mat is underneath your fingertips. How's your weight doing? Is one leg carrying more of it than the other? Try to balance all your weight between your 4 limbs, between your 4 points on the ground right now. One last deep breath here. Lower down into tabletop, knees to the mat. Come into a comfortable seated position. Smooth any flesh out of the way, just so comfortable. I like to take crisscross applesauce. Hands come to rest at heart center. We're now going to flow to our restorative section. So let's just take a couple breaths to calm our nervous system. 5 breaths on your own. One last deep breath. Awesome. So we're moving into a supported child's pose. So you grab your bolster. If you don't have a bolster, it's okay. Grab some pillows and make yourself a nice little bed so you can rest onto. So I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. I want your toes to touch behind you, your knees to splay open, probably the length of your mat. And then when you're able to, slowly lower your torso down. Rest your head on your pillow or your bolster and relax your arms. Supported child's pose. Let your body melt onto your bolster. Is there any areas where there's tension? Can you move slightly to alleviate that tension? Start to focus on your breath. Is it labored? Is it short? Start to lengthen your inhales, then lengthen your exhales. I challenge you to count your breath. Right now, I'm counting my inhales to the count of 4, retaining for a second, and then exhaling to the count of 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, retain, Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do this on your own. Eight more deep breaths. Four more deep breaths. One last deep breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. Start to breathe normally at your own pace. Plant your hands around your bolster or your pillow and slowly bring your weight onto them, lifting your torso up. Be gentle with yourself and take your time. Moving our bolster out, we're going to plant it in front to the right of our mat. Then slowly lower your torso all the way down onto the ground and then untuck your legs and lower. Bend your knees and then tick-tock your legs right, then left, right, then left. Lower one leg onto the mat and then the other. Bend your right knee and place your shin on the bolster to the right of your mat. Coming into our supported frog pose. Stack your right hand on the ground and then your left hand and use it as a pillow for underneath your cheek. Can you relax in this pose? This time, I want you to start to notice your thoughts. Is it the same memory popping up? Is it a to-do list of all of the shit you have to do and tomorrow starting off the work week? Let that shit go. What truly matters right now is making space for you. How you deserve this class, how you deserve relaxation, even though you just had a great weekend. Feel your thoughts come into your brain, acknowledge them, note them, and then let them go. Can you feel your knee melting into your bolster? Slowly lift your right leg up and put it back down on the mat. Bend your knees and tick-tock your legs side to side. Grab your bolster and put it to the other side of the mat. Place your left palm on the ground and then stack your right palm on top of it and use it as a pillow for your cheek. Bend your left leg. Place your knee on the bolster outside your mat. Supported frog pose. Relax your left leg on the bolster. Feel it supporting you. You can rely on this to support you. You can trust it. Three deep breaths here. One last deep breath. Slowly remove your left leg from the bolster. Have it join your right. Bend your knees and tick-tock your legs right to left. Relieving any pressure in your lower back and incorporating some blood flow back into your leg. One last deep breath. Slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Slowly come into a seated position on your own time. Moving into our supported fish pose. You can do this with blocks, with pillows. What really matters is creating a ramp for yourself. So I like to place, if I have blocks, I place the first block on the lowest setting and the second block on the second highest setting. You can stay here. And if you do, lay your brow line or just underneath your shoulder blades on the first block and then relax your head onto the top block. Or you can grab your bolster and use it to create a ramp. If you don't have any of these things, don't worry. Just stack some pillows on top of each other until it looks like a ramp. Then place your lower back alongside the back and then legs come out to Supta Konasana where your toes are touching, your knees are splayed out to the side. Then slowly lean all the way back onto your ramp. Take a deep breath here. Feel how you're supported. I want you to imagine that there is an elevator at the base of your pelvis. And then as you take a breath, the elevator comes up, running up your spinal column and resting at the back of your head. And as you exhale, the elevator comes down until it hits your pelvis. This breath visualization exercise is a great way to stay out of your head and concentrate on you now. I want you to imagine that when the elevator comes to a rest at your pelvis or at the back of your throat, that all the little people have to come out. So you have to retain your breath just for a beat or so. Let the people come out, let them come back in. Then the elevator slowly descends down. Rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. Right now, I like to rest them on my belly, just to ground me further. So I can feel my breath in my belly. Three deep breaths here. One last deep breath. Exhale, let that shit go. Hands come to rest on the mat, and slowly lift your torso up. Do it lovingly. Give yourself some time. Let's move our bolster and our blocks out of the way. Lowering our back all the way down to the ground. Our feet are going to stay planted on the mat, so my knees are jutting upwards towards the sky. Grab a pillow or a block or even a bolster and rest it underneath your hips. Then place it on your sacrum, so that's the flat part near your tailbone. Slowly lift up one leg, then the other leg. This is called waterfall. The purpose of this pose is to feel the weightlessness in your legs, reversing the blood flow. If it's this difficult for you, I want you to find a wall and just rest your legs up on it. Just take legs up the wall. That's literally what the pose is called. Or if you're by a couch, scoot your boot all the way up towards the couch, and then relax your legs onto the seat itself. Lots of modifications. Just do what your body's telling you right now. And relax. Bring your breath back into attention. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Retain, let the people out. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain, let the passengers out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. If at any point the block becomes too sharp against your back, just remove it. Do whatever is comfortable for you. You deserve this. This is for you. So you can always modify the practice to better suit you. One last deep breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your legs back onto your mat, one at a time. As we start to set up for Shavasana, place the pillow underneath your thighs or your blocks so that your legs are elevated just slightly. I'm just going to down with the bolster. So my legs are lifted. My palms are facing up for openness, or if my thoughts are going crazy today, I place my palms on the ground so I can feel the floor underneath me and I'm more grounded. I want you to slowly relax. Feel your energy swirling around your left foot As you inhale, bring that energy up your leg from your shin to your knee, to your thigh, resting at your hips. Take an exhale. Inhale. The energy swirls up around your chest, down around your arm, to the tips of your fingers. Resting there for just a second, and lifting all the way up, coming to your shoulder, massaging your neck, swirling around your head. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. The energy starts to roll down to your right shoulder, massaging it as it's going down. Then swirling down your arm, resting on your forearm, and then tickling your fingertips. The energy is resting there. Then it climbs upward, molecule by molecule, back up to your shoulder, then down to your chest, then to your back, to your lower back, then down your right leg, ending up swirling around your right foot. Breathe freely on your own. Shavasana. Taking your time, roll onto your right side body, using your arm as a pillow, tuck your knees into your chest, fetal position. Curl up into this nice warm ball. Thank yourself for coming. Then, slowly lift up into a seated position. Take your time. Hands rest at heart center. Think about someone you love. Imagine that person, visualize them. And then think in your head, may they be safe, may they be happy, may they be healthy. Send them all the good vibes. Now, think about someone you're not getting along with right now. Think, may they be safe, may they be happy, may they be healthy. Now, think of yourself. Bring you to the forefront of your mind. May you be happy, may you be safe, may you be healthy. Hands come up to your third eye. Bending forward, namaste. Thank you all for carving this 55-minute time slot into your Sunday evening and joining. My name is Monica Collins. Thank you, Lauren.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
Namaste.
Did you gentlemen like it as well?
We loved it.
I'm feeling very relaxed over here in Navy.
Absolutely killed it.
Extremely relaxed. A lot of release.
Yeah. Got that hip release going.
Yeah.
Was it for long?
What?
What's that?
Did you think I was holding the positions for too long?
No, it was perfect.
No, it was perfect.
Awesome.
You use the silence to like really just get the good effect there.
I agree.
Because when I get tired of talking, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be quiet.
I mean, at some point, there's really not like that much to say, you know?
Exactly.
I
Gotta let
really
'em
like
chill
the
in the posture.
visualization at the end. Especially, like, I was kind of distracted trying to, like, work through tech stuff. But when you're like, let the energy massage you, I'm like, wait, what? And it was like, really good.
I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, it's massaging your shoulders.
Yeah, I was
Knew
like,
you-
I can get into this. I liked it.
This is going to be so dweeby, but I completely thought of it because of Hunter x Hunter, the anime I'm like watching right now. And they're talking about like their aura and their energy. I'm like, oh, done.
Big Scott, what did you like about it?
I liked everything about it. I haven't stretched today, so it was like a good time for me to get my hips loose and, you know, get that rotation going. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really good. Equal parts.
Lauren, what did you think about it?
I'm gonna tell you. It was like it was good that it was like equal parts like some vinyasa and then restorative. I haven't taken a class like that in a long time, so I thought it was like a cool mix.
Graham, what did you think about it? That yoga
How many
class.
guys are you with right now?
You got a few.
Oh, it was amazing.
This is more men than I've seen in a long time. Just kidding. We're still actually on Facebook, so let's say thanks everyone for tuning in. As a reminder, all proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity COVID-19 response efforts.
Shout out to my girl Josie teaching tomorrow. She's going to kill it. And then we have Molly M teaching on Wednesday, right? Friday, I'm sorry. Friday.
We're going to do a cooking class on Wednesday.
Yeah, so Lauren's going to teach us how to make stacks on stacks on stacks. And this is food and not money for this one time.
And also we're going to have tarot on Tuesday. We got a big lineup. But thank you so much, Angie. I'm hanging up on Facebook, not on you. Bye,
That's good.
everyone.
Bye. Bye, Mom.